Alright, boys, it finally happened. They finally confirmed Destiny 2. I'll read the actual, let's see. Here's the article. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's making videos about it. Fuck it. I'm gonna make a video too. I'm gonna make one too. Cause I can. Alright, Destiny 2 is the title. No, I don't think it's Destiny 2, guys. That's look at it. Look. This isn't Destiny 2. This is Destiny 2. This is Destiny 2. You know, that's a fucking 2. It's as big as this Traveler, dude. Look, there's a Traveler behind it, right? That's what we think. Like, just to let you know, this is not another expansion. This is the sequel. This is 2. Kill me. Destiny 2 is the title of the first full sequel to Destiny. Developer Bungie and publisher Activision announced today. The news came by way of Destiny's official Twitter account, which simply posted an image of the logo sequel. The logo sequel. Destiny 2! Destiny 2! The game. The logo with a numerical 2! And what? In English. Behind the word Destiny is the same one that appeared on a promotional poster for the game that was leaked last week by an Italian retailer. I saw that leak. The poster mentioned a release date of September 8, 2017, as well as a beta that would apparently be available for PlayStation 4 first. However, Bungie and Activision have yet to confirm those details on any platforms for now. The publisher has only said that Destiny 2 will be released this fall. So they didn't even say when it will be released. So there's not a release date yet. It's only been 3 years. Destiny 2 will arrive 3 years after the original Destiny. Yada yada yada. 2014 September. They released 4 expansions. I remember there's like free stuff if you have the new one. That's what it's talking about. Anyways, okay, let's see. As Twitter user Nabel points out, last city, the metropolis that was saved by the Traveler on the location of the tower, is burning in the background of this 2 logo. In this explosive GIF. It is the exact same thing, isn't it? That's pretty nifty. Thor gets a new looking right over here. I'm not worried about Thor. Stop clickbaiting me. So I'm excited. People are saying, you know, they might not stay hardly with the way it was, but there's so much mystery around Destiny as it was. If you ever looked into the details about it, who the hell knows what it was going to be like? Because there's so many stories out there, and I mean, I would like the story to be the way they said. I think the game, for what it was really. I mean, I paid for all the expansions, like, but I didn't like play like every single raid. I played a little bit of them, but it wasn't like I had a fire team or anything, you know. It's like, I don't know. It's just I was playing other stuff and I wasn't staying up to date. And it's like now they have more new content. I'm kind of like, hey, I want to get back in, but I've never even hit max lights, so I'm gonna be way behind now, especially since I didn't do like even the regular Rise of Iron raid. I don't think. Did I? I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did. Anyways, what I was saying is I feel like even though the game, like, it really turned off a lot of people because, like, so much DLC and you had to pay for so much of it, and there was, like, you knew stuff was cut out. Like, if like I said, if you look into it at all, it goes deep. The original game was gutted. What was the story? What happened? Was this all they could do? Who knows? Did they already have a lot of stuff for DLC? Should it have been in there? Maybe? Like, I feel like if everything up to Taken King was in it, including Taken King, was in the original game, and they just had like a time release on those things, like they could finish up and add story to it. You know what I mean? And you could have like. You can make people pay for Taken King, and that way, if you didn't have the other ones finished when the game first released, I'm talking about like House of Wolves what was the other one? Dark Below. I think Dark Below was okay. I think it was House of Wolves was kind of lackluster, if I remember right. Because it had Crota's Inn, which people liked that one a lot, I think. I'm not 100% on Destiny, so don't hate me if you're watching this and you are, you know, up to your eyeballs in Destiny, okay? I don't remember that much. It's been a long time since I've actually played. But what I was saying was they say you might Destiny 2 would be different than the first one some ways. And so I'm hoping that we could get what the first game was supposed to be, but they had so much success with Destiny as it was. The gameplay was fun. I really did enjoy the gameplay. I mean, you know, first things first, I think we need definitely an overhaul in graphics. We need 60 frames per second. Just a shooter running at not running at 60 frames per second, it just feels bad. I mean, now that we've been spoiled and play so many in 60 frames per second, to me, it feels bad. So it needs to be 60 frames per second. The connections were always kind of wonky. I would like to see something done with the connections online. But I kind of like the multiplayer. I was never one to play trials or anything. I didn't try hard that much. You know, I just kind of did stuff here and there. But, you know, in-game things, the in-game community is always going to be different from me. You know what I mean? And I don't know how it is. Maybe I could be wrong about Destiny, but maybe, like, you know, a lot of people come back and buy these DLCs, like me, and then you just wane off. But then there's people that keep playing. They're probably still playing right now. I mean, there's that new Age of Triumph out. Anyways, all I'm saying is this. There needs to be something, some way we revamp everything, better stories, make it to where I don't have to play the raids. Like, I understand, like say the Vex and Mythical class or whatever, like, you have to do the raids to get that. That's understandable. But making it where, you know, if I have 2 friends, 3 friends, we can do stuff to get close to max light. And then maybe have to use the, what was it, the, I can't even remember, like Raid Finder or whatever, you know, you just adding random people. And I mean, those experiences weren't always bad. It was just, you know, you were kind of at the mercy of who wants to do this right now, who's competent, and they can get hectic because it's like, you know, it's life and everybody has their different things. Everyone's like, got pissed, or hey, I gotta leave and eat, or this and that, right at the boss, and just like, it's just too much. Like playing a raid for like 7 hours to me, I can't just sit there and do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, hey man, if we can do this in like 3 to 4, you know, I could do 3 to 4, but I can't be sitting here 7 hours, 8 hours trying to do one raid. Of course, that's when we sucked and we don't know what's going on. There's only like one guy that's actually done the raid. You know, he's trying to teach everybody. Whatever. That's not the point. Is not all the semantics, all the details. The point's the broad picture. Destiny did really good for most likely. I'm saying most likely because we talked about the story and all that and everything that happened. Most likely, it's a shadow of what it was going to be. The whole thing has changed. But now it changed, and it was successful. So what do you do? I really hope they go out of their way. I really do. I hope it's not just a sequel, you know. I hope it doesn't feel like another expansion. I hope the second one has a lot of longevity, because the thing is like, you pay for all those DLCs, and then like the story's like so short, and like you have to read the grimoire. Like Destiny 2 like needs, I think, to me personally, it has to have a very rich story in game somehow, some way. I know the costs are going to go outrageously high or whatever. I mean, it needs to be in the game. Like that's all there is to it to me. The universe that they have is interesting already, and I don't want to read grimoire cards forever, you know, which I haven't even, you know, watching people's videos. People make livings on their YouTube videos just for reading grimoire and having theories and such. But I think I done lost my thought here. I think a lot of people would agree that, you know, man, yeah, let's play this raid, let's do this, let's do these activities when it first comes out, whatever, do the story. But then, like, that's it, man. Like, when you really think about it, it's like, here, go through the story missions, do your strikes, do the raid, not fall, repeat. Like, you just repeat, 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 repeat. Does that sound fun? It doesn't sound fun, but like the gameplay's so good, and having, you know, when you're playing with friends, like it makes the experience itself. But I just feel like it was that right there just sounds bad on paper, but it worked mostly. You know, I mean, I didn't stay for months keeping doing the same thing just for like one item. Like, nah, I'm good. I know. I think my cousin maxed out. I think he got every exotic in the game. I think he's done it. You know, he's been there, he's done it. But I just can't, man. I don't know. But I'm hoping Destiny 2. I hope it's a good fresh start, and I really do. I mean, I think they can do a lot with it. But the thing is like it made money the first time. So now I'm just worried the second one's gonna be the same. If the second one, I'll say this: if Destiny 2 is close to anything like vanilla Destiny, I'm talking like content wise, I'm done, dude. Like, I'm as fun as it might be, I ain't buying nothing. I'm not buying no DLC. I'm not coming back. You got me twice, well, way more than twice, because what was there 4 expansions? 5? You got me either 5 times with the original purchase and the 4 DLCs, or you got me 6 times if there was 5 DLCs. Either way, you got me. And then you'll get me with this one, so it'll be 7 or 8. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, you got me. And I ain't gonna stick around for it. Like, you know, I've rode the pony. I'm here. I ain't staying if I ain't enjoying it. So, Destiny 2 is coming out, man. It's coming out in September. Hopefully I can get it. I gotta save up for a Disney trip, so you know. I want to play it. I think me and Garrett and Gage will probably play it. Probably play it on Xbox this time. I did enjoy it on PS4, but it's just the people I played with my cousin and his friends. It's like they always play late at night, so usually play late at night, not always. But I feel like, you know, me and Garrett, we work at the same job, so probably play more. And if the experience is anything like the first one, you know, I'll play for a while. But that's all. Is that all I got for Destiny? I'm trying to think. It's hard to do this just live. Do it. I think also this would be. I think this would be cool. Is to have crafting systems on it where, like, exotics you couldn't tweak too much. But your base armor, your base look, dude. I want to just be a Titan. With just like, I know the pictures have shown people without. Let me show you. Let me see. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. There's like the top of it. There's more to it than that. There's like a. That's it. That's kind of it. It's hard to see, but there's like Guardians with their helmets off, and we don't know if that's to do with. I think like there's a, what's his name? Is it More Console? I think his name's More Console. Let me see. YouTube. Look. Hey, we're gonna have music. You caught me, boys. I'm gonna put some music in there. Anyways. More Console. There he is. That's his name. That's his name. He's got a 712,000 subscribers. Anyways, he's got a leak. I thought he said fake. I was like, no. I was like, is this fake? There's no way it's fake. Anyways, he was talking about all these like theories about like the Cabal attacking the city and stuff, and he's got videos. Go check his channel out. Go check his stuff out. I think he's right. I think he's 100% right, especially with this and that GIF talking about the city and everyone with their helmets off, and they're just going to action all of a sudden. They don't have time to put their helmets on. Whatever. That's all cool. I was talking about customizing. Dude, just be a Titan with a freaking huge beard, just running around with braids, just you know, just tattoos, dude. I think that's what it should be in there. Like, I know it's stupid, but like have just like armor right here and like your shirt and like just has like you can have tattoos in between. Like I think that kind of stuff would be cool. Like warlocks have tattoos on their face, whatever. I think all of that needs to be in the game. You customize weapons that aren't exotic, because when you see an exotic weapon, it's kind of hard to see someone has an exotic weapon, but exotic armor, you can react and be like, okay, that's what this guy's got in multiplayer, so I need to watch out for that. But if it doesn't have anything like extra perk-wise, I guess, you know, like, if it doesn't have like an exotic perk, I would like to be able to customize my armor, you know? Like, to an extent, like, you know, I think it was in, was it Taken King, where, I'm just giving an example, I know it's a Titan again, but like, the Titan had like the big chest piece that comes out like this, like forward, kind of like a mech. Like, you could do stuff to that one within some parameters. Like, every piece can be customized to an extent, but it somewhat looks familiar to what it was. And you can change the colors on them and whatever. Like, I think it should be very, very focused on customization. Personally, customize your weapons, the way they look, and attachments. Like, put slings on them and all this stuff. You know, especially when they started doing it more with scopes. I think they started doing it later on. Like when you change perks on some guns, some things popped up on them. Like scopes, obviously. But like, if there's like a sling, there should be a sling on there. Like, I think there was a perk for sling, one that like swap faster. I can't remember, but like I said, it's been a long time. But that makes so much sense to me. Like having the sling, you know, it's like there, and you can change the color, whatever, you know. All this stuff you could do, and the tower could be like so much more than it was. Like it was pretty bland, and they tried to help it on along the way. But I'm just saying, this is what I'm saying. This video's gonna go on freaking ever if I keep going. I'm excited for Destiny 2. I want to see what they can do. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna play it, but it better be a knock out the park from the beginning. That's all I gotta say, you know. I know some people can sit there and just grind for, you know, 12 hours a day and get through all the content. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I play it a little bit, you know. You can get through all Destiny's story in less than 10 hours, I'm pretty sure. The original, like the first, like, when I was done, I was just like, what? And all the DLC stories are the same way. I'm just kind of like, what? Except Oryx, like, I think, what is it called? Taken King. That's what it was. I think Taken King's story was actually pretty good. And the setting was good. The music was good. I liked it. I liked it the best out of all of them. I was like, man, I was in it. I played that a good bit. And I played the raid a good bit times too. Anyways, if you're hopped up for Destiny 2, let me know. Do you like some of the things I've suggested? What do you think they should do with Destiny 2? Should they leave it exactly the same? I think it's already been confirmed you're not going to have a lot of the stuff that you had in the first game. Like, all that stuff we've been gathering for years, you're not going to have it, right? Which probably why the tower's getting attacked. That's going to be some, you know, the reef. The reef has all your stuff too, but we're just going to say, you know, the tower got blew up and we don't have your stuff anymore. That's kind of the thing I think will happen. It would make sense, you know. Maybe they leave the reef somewhere else, and it's like, well, don't have access. I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head, the explanation for the reef. But the tower makes complete sense. Like, hey, all your shit is here in the tower, and the tower is gone. So, you know. Anyways, if you like this video, please leave me a like. Check out my other content, and subscribe if you'd like to. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.